All right, talking about Crado, I think the journey began July last year when I left my paid employment at my salary job. I was just thinking of what to do because we actually decided to separate, you know, and I wanted to do something on my own. So the first thing I did was to actually go to our camp to pray. And then in the process, I also remember that I started also thinking about, things I have done. In thinking about that, I remember that, I'm an accountant, and then when you look at the financial statements, you'll be looking at, you know, things in relation to assets like furniture and fittings. The value decreases, even if you buy it today and you're selling it tomorrow. You talk about generator, you buy today, tomorrow the value decreases. You talk about just name it, any form of asset. But when it comes to landed properties, you discover that it's only a asset that appreciates. Like for example, I bought this last year at the rate of 2 million, and today it's selling for 5 million, you know, and I'm sure maybe in the next few months or so you're talking about something much more higher. So, landed property is something that I would say everybody that wants to have what will I call it now? You want to have a future, you want to have a home, you want to be something in life must go for. Then, in addition to having to get to know about it and also buy, I'm also a realtor. That is also I help the company in selling of these same properties. And as of today, I have sold a total of 14.4 million, 14 million 400,000 worth of properties, on which, of course, I'm entitled to commission. And one can say that this is a welcome development. This is something that everybody else there may not be aware of, and people really need to be aware of it. In fact, it's something that you can do even when you are even working, because I mean, what does it take? You just call some few friends, maybe I just bought one, or for example, I had to buy, and then of course also tell others to buy. So it's something that anybody can do at any point in time, and you find out that the more sales you have, the more money in your pocket, and then the more you are also able to also buy more properties, so that at the end of the day you are secured. By the grace of God, I've had this, in the course of having this opportunity, I've also built a place of my own, where I'm laying my head. And as a married man, there are actually three things that are very important, which you just must take care of. And if you don't take care of it, your marriage might be heading for the rock. One, food. Two, accommodation. Three is school fees. So when I left my job, I mean, coming to find out today that I have my own house is a big relief. And by the grace of God, the more money I make, I used to pay school fees. And for the food, I can tell my wife to take care of that. Whatever she brings on the table, we eat. If it's Gary, we take it together. So you see that it makes life, worth living. And it's something that instead of just being engaged in anything, some even secular work that takes all your time, you can have this kind of a job by the side, and after some time you resign and go full time into it, and then you still achieve your dream in life. I think that's what I have to say about CradoWorld. And of course, the future is still there. I still have a lot of professional bodies, several other groups and associations I'm still penetrating to ensuring that they even buy in bulk, which brings more money to my pocket. So it's a welcome development, and I think it's what every Nigerian should key into. So thank you for having me.